Have you ever found yourself thinking, how in the world did things get like this? Let's talk about that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Marvin here from backsideoffear.com. If you find value here, consider subscribing by clicking the link right below this video. I make new videos each and every week. And here we're gonna take a deep dive into episode 4 of the Gift Doctor series. And here we saw a compilation of different events in Maximus's life as he went through school, from kindergarten up to the 4th grade. And there are bits of pieces of moments in his life with giving presentations, being called on when he was too quiet for a long period of time, and just various situations that it's very common that somebody who stutters will encounter. And those kind of just snowballed in effect, creating his own philosophy on how he should approach life. And in many ways, one single situation can literally dictate the course of your life. It was the year of 1999. I was in the 5th grade. I had an idea. I wanted to run for the class president. Why? Where that idea came from? I'm not really sure. I think I just wanted to do something that I felt like was significant. In those years, in my elementary years, my stutter was at its worst. And to be the class president, you would think you had to be an effective communicator. So it seemed like kind of odd for me to have this idea that I want to do something that's going to require me to speak quite often, not just speak to one person, but to speak to the whole entire school and represent our class. I think one thing that possibly slipped my mind at that time, before I made that decision to run for the class president, is I had to write and prepare a speech and deliver that speech in front of the whole entire school through the intercom system. Luckily for me, the people aren't going to be able to see me, but the whole entire school is going to know that I stutter. And when that day finally came, when I had to walk into the office where the intercom system was built and await my turn, and just sitting there knowing I had to get up there and read my speech in front of the whole entire school, it was probably one of the scariest things I've ever done at that time. And when I got up there and delivered the speech, it was horrible. It was a horrendous experience. And afterwards, people asked me, "Marvin, were you okay? It sounded like you were crying." I was like, "Yeah, I was okay. I was just struggling. I was stuttering." In that moment, that signified to me something, that, speaking equals pain. It's painful for me to speak. Speaking isn't necessarily something I'm ever going to be good at doing. And it just created kind of a snowball effect. Kind of like when you look at Maximus going through all these various experiences, introducing himself in class, doing class presentations, etc., doing all these various different things and having these negative experiences and having a negative outlet towards those experiences, it can create a snowball effect where you're constantly creating the habit of avoiding speaking situations and speaking opportunities. And habits can either work for you or habits can work against you. What I found is eventually, after years and years of just avoiding speaking, I found that my outlook needed to be the opposite. Instead of me saying, no, I don't want to speak in this situation, I don't want to speak there because there's going to be pain, or I'm not going to be able to speak there. Instead of saying no to all these situations, I need to say yes. I need to get out and speak as much as I can, because the more I speak, the better I will become, and I'll start to develop more positive habits that work in my favor. And that's what I'll encourage for you, is to just kind of take an inventory on your habits. How do you approach situations? Like, what are some of the reasons why you do what you do? Do you ever avoid something that you really want to do? Really think about what that is and what could be stopping you from taking a step forward. Once you take that step, once you take that jump towards that which you really want to do, that's when you can get the most joy out of life. You'll be the most proud of what you have accomplished, and do things that you never thought you could do. Share your thoughts in the comments below on a habit that you have that's helped you reach to a higher level. You can watch episode 4 as well as all the other episodes within the Gift Doctor series by clicking the link right up there. Like and share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, it's amazing what you can achieve on the other side of the